Hi witches, and welcome back to another video of mine. Today we went grocery shopping in a supermarket or discounter thing, in a dollar store thing, Woolworth or something like that. It's a new shop here. I got a little bit of a panic anxiety thing going on, so we couldn't stay for too long, but I bought a little bit of stuff. We went to the Asianmarket and to the drugstore, and I want to show you what I bought today. Starting off with something I didn't buy, but I received some flowers for my birthday from an official caretaker thing of mine, a person. Yeah. I would say we start with the supermarket thing because it's the least important and least big thing. Oh, and I went to the charity organization and I have a full box behind me. Starting off with just a sweet potato for the bunnies, some spinach for the bunnies, and by the way, I'm not filming with my own mobile phone, so I don't know how the quality is. I think it might be better, but I'm not sure, and I don't know how the microphone quality is compared to my other one, but I borrowed my boyfriend's second mobile phone, kind of, and yeah, so I got some spinach for the bunnies because it was reduced. And also I got a thing of oat milk because it was produced and I needed a little bit of it. Also I got some Pepsi Light because it was on sale and it was 12 liters for I think €3 or something. And just a little disclaimer, some of the things will go into my challenge, but I will do a separate video on that. Next, we went to the Asian supermarket, like I said, and there we bought some Japanese sweet potato thingies. At least they are red outside and white inside, and I think they're pretty tasty. So I bought 5 of them. Just a little side note, usually I have my reusable bags, but I forgot them this time, so I've got one of these plastic bags, but I will reuse them for stuff to put them in the fridge or something. By the way, my boyfriend's sitting down there, so it could be quite interesting because I'm putting everything down his mattress, so yeah. Next, we went to the drugstore and we got a baby box for the reborn babies that I got from the cashier there, but it's on the other side of the room, so I can't show you that right now. But the things we bought were rice cakes, just natural things, because I want to use another snack and make vegan meat things. It's kind of raw meat, but I will make a vegan version with it, and if you want to see a recipe of that, or maybe I will just do a recipe on that because it's really simple, so everyone can do it and it's quite tasty, I think. Next, we bought 2 packs of sweets or crackers for my bunnies. Usually I just get those and then it will last me for at least 2 months because bunnies shouldn't get that on a regular basis, but I'm trying to teach them stuff with it, so it's quite funny. And those were a winter edition and they don't like them as much, but sometimes they will get one. Usually they get 1 or 2 a day, so it's not that bad, and I myself think you should feed your bunny or your pets in general a good high quality things, I think different kind of things, but you know, we don't eat healthy all the time either, so I think it's quite okay to feed them sometimes something like that, just not yogurt drops or stuff with a lot of sugar in it, or wheat or stuff. These are with oat, I think, oat based. Next we bought a thing for my boyfriend, but it's empty already. It was a thing to clean his glasses with, but it destroyed kind of the glasses, so it was a fail. And I bought some crackers for me because they were my favorite crackers back in the days. I think there might be some videos where I eat them, but I'm not sure about that. Next up, I bought just some stuff to get rid of the moths that are flying around here, because I got rid of most of them, but I have still 2 or 3 in the house. I don't want them to reproduce, so I bought them. Usually I don't recommend anything with sticky traps things, I don't know, because I don't think it's okay or suitable to kill an animal like that. But now I have to choose between my safety, the safety for animals, and the reproduction of myth or moth. I call them myth because I don't know. It's a fun thing. Next up, I got new vitamins for myself, and I will change them up with those. Every other day we'll take these, and every other day we'll take these, because they don't have everything and they're not a multivitamin, a multi-tablet thing, but they include iron, and my other ones don't. I usually took a separate iron supplement, but you know, I forget it all the time, so you know, kind of changing that up a little bit and trying if I get issues with those, because I don't know, my stomach gets upset a lot, so yeah. Next up, I got just some regular kitchen gloves in black, and they are just one use because I need to clean a lot of stuff, and it's disgusting if I have to reuse it or clean the gloves, because some of the things really don't want to, they shouldn't be reused. Simply. By the way, sorry, it was a long day, so my English isn't perfect right now. Next up, I got some tea because I don't know, I'm craving tea at the moment, and I don't even know how they are called. I have to look it up and enter it here, I guess. But it's tea with apple and hibiscus and a thing called hagebutte, which is just the thing that is left over from the rose, and like I said, I will probably enter it here what it's called in English. I got some band-aids next. I had to use one already, so I just got the ones that are elastic, like they aren't so stiff or anything. And I think that was it for the drugstore things. Next up, like I said, I went to this Dollarstore thing, and I got 2 blankets, one in that cute blue and I don't know, a blush color thing, for 2 years, or almost 3 years. I need to wash them, you know, but that's fine. Also, they had a lot of cute baby stuff, and I didn't want to buy anything or a lot, and then I decided to get some of these rainbow socks from Adidas because I thought they were so cute, and I love those colors. They are beautiful. Maybe not that color in the middle, but all the other ones. And in total, I have a receipt on that one. I spent 9 years on that. I found another thing for the drugstore. I got some hair things, all some conditioner things, I guess. I know they're in plastic, and yeah, but they really do remind me of my childhood, so sometimes I get those, and they are helping my hair a lot, actually. I can comment at least. My hair is really destroyed, not only from dying, but very much because of my eating disorder, I guess. So next I got the Asian grocery store stuff, and first we had 2 drinks. I had this drink, I think I showed you in another clip, but we emptied it, and my boyfriend had Fanta with grapefruit taste. It was delicious, actually. Next up, for the challenge, by the way, I got protein. I don't even know what it is. Red cowpeas, for €6.25, and it's 2 kilos. And I won't calculate the whole thing for the next month, but I will calculate the amount that I use every day, or the days that I use it. Next up, I got some black beans. It says Svateboen, which is probably a thing, Netherlands thing or something like that. I don't know term. For €1.90 up around about, and they are 900 grams for that package. And it's out of focus. That's not cute. My camera doesn't do that. Sorry, by the way. I'm not used to this camera. Next up, we got a big pack of instant ramen. Like I said, I will eat a lot of instant ramen in the upcoming month, November. And we paid around €10 for 30 packets. We got the vegetable flavored one. We wanted the Japanese chicken one, but they didn't have it, not even the single pack, so yeah. And I know it's not the healthiest food option, but you know, it's a fun thing for me, so we got this. Also, we got a soba thing. I think in the classic flavor. Classic, it says. And it did cost €6.90. And I think there are 9 packets in here or something. Here it says 9 packets, and I won't eat the entire thing here or the entire other thing. Me and my boyfriend, we will share it, so yeah. Next up is tamarind. I really enjoy tamarind. I tried it for the first time when I was still working. Yeah, it is a quite sour, kind of cranberry tasting, and a little bit slimy, and you can make sauces out of it, but I just like to eat it plain. You take this outer shell off, and then you will eat the inner parts, but you need to kind of de-stem it or something. You need to take all the non-edible parts out, and you need to take care because they will have a stone in the middle, or a few ones, but they are really delicious in my opinion. Next up we do have a thing that is, I don't even know what it's called. It's something slimy, I don't even know. I think it's a slimy rice paper or something like that. Wild sour jujube cake. I don't know, my boyfriend wanted to try it, and we will probably try it later. Maybe we'll make a taste test and put it in the end, but we will see that. I got some brown rice bars, and maybe the people that watched my very old videos that I made and what I eat in a days, they will remember them, because I used to eat them. They were a safe food of mine, and I just, when I saw them, lots of them that didn't have it, I just only had the thing with gelatin, but I didn't realize it too late, so I gave it to my boyfriend. He's vegetarian too, but he will occasionally eat something with gelatin or something like that if he just doesn't see it or anything, or I don't want to eat it. It cost €1.30. It says on the package. Also, I want to try, I don't even know what it is, but we always try something new when we go to the Asianmarket. That's the store that we are getting all things from. Chocolate cookie things for €2.10. And like I said, maybe we'll do a taste test. I got those coconut biscuits for almost €2. And yeah, I don't know what to say about it. I wanted to try them. Also from the Asianmarket we got some dumplings, but they are in the freezer right now. And I think I forgot something else, but I'm not 100% positive on that one. So we'll just go on with the other things that I have. Starting with another birthday present that I got is a body lotion with other smell, and I think it's really nice. Yeah, I like things that are neutral and doesn't smell of anything extreme usually, and I never had an allergic reaction to those, so that's fine. So the next part that I'm coming to, I did only spend €2 on that, because it's from this charity organization and it's for one person. Yeah, starting off with brie that I got with cranberries in it. We had that already. I think it's okay. My boyfriend likes it more than me, so he will eat it. And again, all these things will last me longer than a month. Not all of these things, but a lot of these things will last me longer than a month. And I will just calculate everything separately. And also my boyfriend will eat a lot of that, so don't worry. We got a thing that I never tried, but I found the announcement about it really annoying when I was a kid. It's called Quaise. It's a thing between a thing called Quark, which is a dairy product with lower calories and high protein, and a cheese. We never tried it, and I'm kind of interested and curious how it will taste. But on the other hand, I knew that it existed for 12 years now. Maybe 13 because I turned 21. I'm old. I feel old at least. But I really never wanted to try this, so it wasn't a thing for me. We got Bavaria Blue, which is a kind of gorgonzola thing, I guess. I don't like mushroom cheese. Sorry, I don't even know. Moldy cheese, blue moldy cheese. I don't like stuff like that. But my boyfriend loves it, and I couldn't choose. Like they just gave me everything. I asked for cheese and I got cheese, but I did get one of my favorite cheeses, and it's from the pea. Like I used to love to eat them on the crackers. I didn't even think about it, but yeah. I don't think that I will love them now, but I loved them back in the days. And it's okay for me, like, I have food, so, yeah. I got some blueberries. I don't like blueberries. I love berries, but blueberries, I just can't stand them. But my boyfriend likes them. Maybe get some yogurt for him, and then he will eat it with it. Or I will make him some banana porridge or something. Next up, I got bread, just regular old bread. It's a little bit dry and stuff, but you know when you fry it up a little or something like that, or toast it, it will be good. The fun thing is I got a loaf of bread in the weekend, like this big, I think in my last grocery haul. And you know, it was the same kind of bread, so I will eat the same kind of bread for a long time now. Again, from the charity organization, we got this glass of mushrooms, which is open apparently, which is disgusting, but we will see. If it's still fine, I will make food for my boyfriend with it, but when it's not fine, I will just throw it out. And they know exactly that people are doing that, so they are planning with that. Next up again, I have a big box of, I think, almost all the vegetables and fruits. Some of the things we bought yesterday, so I won't show them, and if I show them, I will say that I bought them yesterday, but yeah, I should remember. First up, I got some organic brown mushrooms with some fruit flies apparently, but that's fine. They are still okay, like they are in great shape. I will just, clean them up and make something with them for my boyfriend because he loves mushrooms. I got a little papaya, which needs a little bit more ripening time because it's really hard right now, so I think we'll let it ripe for 2 more days or something like that. But I did also get a pineapple that I didn't eat until now, so I have enough exotic fruit for the next days. I got some potatoes. I got 6 potatoes in the beginning, but the last one was moldy and stuff, so I threw it out. But 5 big potatoes, just Brussels potatoes. Next up, we got some leeks, just regular old leeks, and I will probably make some soup with it, and I will clean them and deep freeze them so I can use them later, because I don't plan on doing soup in the next days, because I want to have some, vegan ground meat for that, and I don't have the room for it, so maybe in December. They gave me a lot of fruits and vegetables at this time. Like you can see, I got 4 bell peppers. And this one is looking kind of funny, It looks like it wanted to be a tomato or something, or it wanted to be a little mini pepper, but it got bigger. And I will just cut it up and freeze them for my boyfriend, or I will feed them to my bunnies. And the people there in the charity organization, they do know that I have bunnies and rabbits, so they are supportive of that. I was allowed to choose a lot of salad, but I was kind of afraid because of a trigger that has been set with another charity organization, where the person just slapped my hand after I tried to reach to get a lemon, and didn't like that. I don't know where the other one went, but I got 2 romaine lettuces. Like I said, I don't know where the other one went, and a little bit of kale for the bunnies. Once again, they love it. I got a cucumber. It's a little bit wrinkly here, but this part is totally fine and edible. Like all of these things are for the most part they are edible, you know. It's just that the supermarkets do throw a lot away, and we are not allowed to dumpster dive or anything, so they will send to the charity organization. That's okay. But it's not fun that they throw a lot of food away. It's just such a food waste in general. I got 3 onions. You have to keep in mind, I went there and they were like, do you want this? Do you want that? Do you want that? Here, take that, take that, take that. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I was just thanking them all the time. Because it was fun. I'm really happy about it. They asked me if I wanted this strange thing, and I was like, it's ginger, yeah, of course. And then he put it, like, I thought he would give me a little thumb. No. Can you see that? Can you see how big they are? It's ginger. Like, ginger is expensive here. Fresh ginger, at least. I got 5 bananas, and like you can see, they are totally fine. They're a little bruised, but I don't know. I would buy them like this in the store. They are totally fine. I will make banana pancakes or something like that with them. I will deep freeze them or will feed them to my bunnies. Once again, not too much of a funny thing. I think I got 6 carrots, but I don't know where the 6th one went, or I got just 5, but I'm not sure. I got carrots at least. And again, I will eat them, or I will just pickle them, or I will cook them, or I will feed them to my bunnies, or, you know, the regular thing. Next up are tomatoes. I think I got 6. I'm not sure if I lost one in that big case, but I have 6 tomatoes right here. By the way, I think I punched a hole in one of them, so I can look into it now. Oops. I didn't. It wasn't an intention of mine. I got a kiwi. I don't like kiwi. Once again, I don't like to eat the fruit itself. I'm not too fond of most of the fruits in general. I'm more of a vegetable person. But, you know, I will give them to my bunnies, or to this one I will give to my boyfriend. Put it on his porridge or yogurt. He will eat vegan yogurt as well, like I would do. And yeah, so nothing goes to waste from them. My boyfriend also really enjoys grapes, so I got some grapes. I only like really hard and red grapes because, like I said, I'm a picky fruit eater. I don't know why, but it's like that. I got some courgettes or aubergines. They are a little bit wrinkly, but that's fine. I will feed them to my bunnies, I will feed them to us, I will deep freeze them, I will do stuff with it. Like, you know the deal by now, I guess. So the last things that I got were the second arugula that I found, an avocado that is molded, so I will throw it out. I got some pomegranate juice, which would cost €7 for that bottle. It's 100% pomegranate juice. So I will not drink it on its own, or it just makes it with a little bit of water or stuff. I got a lemon, and I don't even know if I told you the story with the other charity organization, but lemons are kind of a trigger for me because they were the reason why the people, or the men, slapped my hand, and it was kind of freaking me out. And I think the last of these things are some physalis that, for a special reason, I like those. They are sour and kind of delicious, and yeah, that's one of the only fruit things that I would eat by myself. And then, like I said, we went grocery shopping yesterday, so I have a little stuff left over there, but that's not for now. And we ate a lot of it already because yesterday was my birthday, and we just, you know, we enjoyed the evening. So it was kind of a different kind of haul, and I hope that you can hear me, and I'm sorry for my bad language at the moment, and I hope you did enjoy the video anyway, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, witches. So first of all, we will try those coconut biscuits. I'm not even sure what it is, to be honest, and I'm not even sure how to open it. Wir haben interessante Verpackung aktuell. Look how unsatisfying! Look! Did I open it the wrong way? No, I'm not sure. Beautiful. They look like this. Oh, they smell quite good. kind of remind me of a butter cookie. But tastier.
Det synes jeg er rigtig kæk.
They do just taste like a regular old cookie in general. Like we have a sort of cookie here that just all the kids will get, and you know, just a few people like it, mostly the generation of our parents, I feel like. I don't know anyone in our age that would eat them, but they're quite tasty. Maybe not on its own, but you know, with some ice cream or something. But not the one that we have at home. I don't think it will go well together. Next up is this weird sticky rice thing that Patrick chose. I don't even know what it is. What is this? He doesn't know. Would you open it? By the way, we won't throw it away, we'll just take it away. Beautiful. Take one. You know, when you get a new pair of shoes, you will have such a little sachet in it, and it's there to take all the wet stuff away. I don't know. Do you know the things? Little, I don't even know what they are called. When you buy shoes or a handbag, and then there's a little packet of something, and there is written in capital letters on, like, "Don't eat me, I'm poisonous," and it will just do its thing. It will be there, so if it gets wet or anything, that it will be dry and not soak it off. I don't know. Try it, please. Tell me what it is. I think it's slimy. I don't know. I can't even open it. Eee, eee. I don't know. I think you can just eat it. No. Or maybe it's rice paper. I don't know. He asked me if you can eat it because there's kind of a paper around it. And we're not sure what it is. Can you eat it?
I think so.
Yeah. Kind of just like taste like gummy things. I think it reminds me a little bit of those baby bars thingies that have the rice pepper around and the fruit mixture blended up inside. I don't know what they're called. I don't even know what they're called in German.
Could have been much worse.
Probably. At last, and I hope not least, are those... Again, I don't know what it is. It's something with chocolate. Should we share one? Like, I don't know what it is, but it's big. And again, the package is incredibly... It looks like a rice puff. Really, it just looks... I don't know. Should I just take a bite and you get the one? It tastes like a rice puff with chocolate inside. Interesting, at least. I kind of like it. I think I like it more than the other two. But surprisingly I like this as well, but texture is so off. But hey, it looks like it says how it's made. So, yeah, there's a description on it, how it's made.